Alright, well I'm blind now from setting up lighting so I can do a review real quick. Um, it's not really a gear review or anything, but it's a review on a product that I bought from Walmart. So people are going to be all like, Walmart? And they'll be all like, yeah, Walmart. And this is actually some pretty handy little stuff. It's called Birchwood Casey Liquid Gun Bluing. You can see that. And a gun blue for steel, touch-up, or complete re-blue. Danger, poison, corrosive, maybe fatal if swallowed. Good to know. Anyways, this stuff is like it says, it's for touching up on bluing. It says you can do a complete blue, which you can if you have a smaller item. It's almost better just to remove all the old bluing instead of, you know, just touching it up. That way you get a more consistent bluing. But it's some pretty handy little stuff, and I'll show you a couple examples. The first one I'm going to show you is the worst one, and it was my Glock knife, since it used to have some kind of crazy black paint finish stuff on there. I don't know what it was, but it came off on mine, and then I blued it once, and then I thought maybe I can get it darker, so I kind of took it off and did it again, but I did it a little too hastily, and I wasn't paying attention as much as I should have. And I ended up with some pretty uneven bluing. So you want to take your time with this stuff, because otherwise your bluing will not be even. But I'll go ahead and show you a better example, a much better example, which is the 8mm Mauser bayonet that I have. All the metal on this used to be silver. Now it's all bluing, and it doesn't really leave like a brand new bluing kind of. It kind of looks older to me anyways. It didn't damage the handles at all. I put the bluing on the bolts because they were silver too, and I didn't want it to be uneven, so I thought, I got this thing pretty ridiculously cheap. If it messes up the wood, whatever, I'll make new scale. I'll carve some new scales, because these ones are pretty beat up anyways. And this is a Czechoslovakian one, and I believe that those are one of the more common ones of these bayonets. So the point is, like, okay, I could fix it. So I just let it get all over the wood and everything, and it didn't damage it at all, so that's always nice. I guess it doesn't seem like it would, since it's, you know, it's a rusting agent. And the last thing I did, what motion to gone? I'll get the bayonet off, that way it's out of the way. I tried to blue the bayonet, but I guess the bayonet isn't high enough carbon content, I guess, or something, I don't know. But I did the bolt. And yes, this gun is safety checked. Let me get it in frame. Nothing in the magazine. I could even pop the magazine. You can see straight through. And for even more safety purposes, for those safety sallies, you can probably, if I line it up, see, there you go. See right down the barrel. It's clear, I promise. I put the magazine back in there. But the bolt is now blued. It's not just that steel finish that most Nagant, that pretty much all most Nagant bolts are. I've never seen another one like this. What is it? Blued. I've never seen one in person. I've heard of them. I've heard of people finding them on like some of the Finn models, I think, the Finnish ones, but I've never seen it before. And this stuff's really easy to use. I might make a video of me actually doing it on something, maybe, because I was thinking about re-bluing the bolt because it didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted. But another thing is, I did blue the bolt head, or like the bolt face, I guess, and it did not change anything. It still works the same. It doesn't add anything over the outside of the gun, really. It just makes a fine blue rust. That's all it does. But yeah. gun still works properly. And the bluing doesn't seem to be just rubbing right off. It seems like it's going to hold there pretty nicely. So, yeah, this, like I said, I might do some of the stuff up here on the tip of mine, because when I first got my bayonet, it was really tight, so it kind of scraped some of the bluing off of the front. Actually, I don't know if it's bluing on these Russian Mosin-Nagants. I'm really not sure, so I don't know. I guess whatever. I don't know, so I'll try that, and if it works, I'll make another video right now. Actually, I'll end this one, and then we'll see if Mosin-Nagants have bluing, because I really don't know, and I'm not going to just ask on the internet or look up on the internet. I'll just find out right now if that's bluing. Anyways, guys, this is the Birchwood Casey gun blue, liquid gun blue. They think there's like a paste or something like that that they also make. I've never tried that stuff, but the liquid stuff does work really well. So, and it was only like, I got this for like $2.50, and it's still pretty much full. And I did, you know, this foot-long blade, plus all like the pommel and everything, and this like 6-inch blade, along with the bolt from my Mosin-Nagant. So I think it's a pretty great value. So yeah, I will glue the barrel at the end of this gun, and hopefully it doesn't ruin anything. Oh well. It's an old $100 rifle, and I doubt I'm going to do much damage to it, considering the Russians didn't do much damage to them in war. Alright guys, Afro CCW here, even though my afro's starting to come back a little bit. Going to be a little mini afro for a while until it grows all back. But this has been Afro CCW, and I will see you guys in a few minutes.